Welcome into the final segment of the Peay Basketball Coaches Show, presented by our friends at TriStar Beverage. And each and every Monday night, starting next week from 6 to 7, we'll be live at Buffalo Wild Wings. Come join us, have a great meal, have a drink, and talk a little Peay hoops as we do each and every Monday night from 6 to 7. Thanks to our friends at TriStar Beverage. Coach Nate James, Brian Reeves with you, the award-winning Olive RT in the studio as well. Coach, our final segment, I want to take a look ahead at this week. An interesting scheduling court. We get the Bison of Lipscomb twice, a team that's just behind us in the A-Sun standing. Stetson sits atop the A-Sun, the only undefeated team in A-Sun play right now at 4-0. Florida Gulf Coast, Liberty, Kennesaw, then the Governors right in the middle of the pack. Lipscomb just a couple of games back. How do you prepare for, I know you're going to scout and be ready, and it might make it easier to see them twice, but some things may carry over from Thursday to Saturday. I know this is not a perfect schedule. What's your thoughts about seeing the same team twice in a week?
Well, it's a challenge. I mean, obviously, every team in this conference is really good. And the style of play, it's when you go from guarding one style, then now it's a slightly different style where a lot of the Princeton type cuts and movements. And so if that's not what you do as a team, to now have to practice that, it makes it, let's just say it's hard.
Discipline.
And so now to play a team again with a short turnaround, there's no hide anything. There's adjustments that are going to have to be made on both sides of the floor. Obviously, big time coach, who's been through it and understands that these quick turnarounds. I think they've played some back-to-backs with opponents, and we haven't done that. And so for our guys to understand, one, take care of home. It's a huge game to take care of home, and then in conference play, you're always happy if you can split. And so if you split, it's not the end of the world, but you got to take care of home. And so now this first game, we're geared up, and today was a lighter practice. But tomorrow really getting after it and get prepared. But it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough.
A team that Lipscomb is 9-8 overall. They're 1-3 in A-Sun play, averaging 74 points per contest. And this is a team that, again, I think the style that we played to slow teams down and buck up the defense a little bit. This is a team that will be perfectly happy and content to play at that pace. Right. This won't deter them at all. This is a team that, for 30 seconds of the shot clock, they're perfectly happy to not start any action until about 10. Or at least not start any action that goes towards the rim. That's I think, where the discipline on the defensive side is going to get tested for sure, both games. But, again, the first time you see it on Thursday night, 8 o'clock tip and they're done.
Oh, absolutely. They play slow, but I didn't know this, and this is not by design, trust me. Our offensive of pace is, I think, 354th in the country. We are playing way too slow, and so we want to speed it up. I want to run and get out, and even our half court sets, really work the ball, move it around, and make a defense really go from side to side and capitalize off some of those poor closeouts, and so we can find those mismatches a lot sooner. But you're right. We can't let them, run their offense and just make all these passes and where they're cutting and backdooring and, all day. We can't allow that. So definitely locking in on the scouting report, trying to speed them up a little bit and get something off our defense. If we can do that, control the pace the way we want it, I think we head in the right direction. Defense
creating offense, such a key. And again, we get a chance this Thursday night. 8 o'clock tip, so we'll have coffee ready at the Winfield Dunn Center so we can stay with you. 8 p.m. tip. Get your tickets online at letsgopeay.com or call the ticket office at 931-221-Peay. Some great home games still to come, but the Governors need you this week with Lipscomb at home Thursday night. Then we travel to Nashville on Saturday. Coach, thank you as always for the time. I know it was a hard night to just get to the studio tonight because of Mother Nature, so appreciate you taking the time. Excited about this team. Excited to see you on the bench with a full group of guys ready to go, and can't wait to get ready for Lipscomb on Thursday night and then what's remaining in the A-Sun. Excited to see what's still ahead for this Governors team.
Well, I appreciate it as always, and to all the Austin Peay supporters out there, just continue to get to the done, support our kids, and we're doing our best to play with that level of pride to make everyone just really proud of our efforts, and we need you. So as always, let's go Peay.
A big homestand on Thursday, and then next Thursday, Saturday with Bellarmine and Eastern Kentucky coming into town. The old rival at EKU, they're sitting on the top of the A-Sun. We'll have our hands full there too. Lots of great basketball still to come. Get your season tickets by calling the ticket office at 931-221-P or log on to letsgopea.com. Appreciate you being with us on a Monday night. Come join us next Monday night live from Buffalo Wild Wings. For Coach Brittany Young, for Nate James, I'm Brian Reeves, for Alan Barty. Until next Monday night for the Coaches Show, Thursday night from the Winfield Dunn Center. Austin Peay fans, be loud, be proud, wear red, and let's go Peay.